Hello everyone. So it's time to move for the next chapter that is protected variables. But before that, we will go through what we have done till yet. Initially, we have started from the basic, how we can automate any test case using the hard-coded values, which we have done as a basic, that in the basic structure, how we can open the browser and then do multiple things, verify the title and pass on the values using the XPath, but all of these using the hard-coded values. Later on, we shifted ourselves to the private and public variables where we have created the public variables in a class and call it in another class. And same goes with the private, but we did not able to call these variables in another class as it is private. As I have mentioned that the difference between the public and private, what is the difference that public we can call these variables, these methods anywhere in the project, but the private should be called remain until on that particular file or on that particular class. So that's why we did not able to call these variables in our this class as it was the private. So now it's time to move for the protected. That what is the protected? Protected is like a private, but the difference of the protected and the private is that private could be called in the same class, but protected could be called in the same package. That's why I have created these packages just to show the difference that how we can call the protected variables. So we have created this file with the protected variables, that all the variables are the protected one, right? So now let's move to that how we have called it. The calling procedure is same like the public, in which we have called the public. We have uh, called the constructor. We have designed it here as the constructor and we gave the name protected string and then call it. But now this is the protected, that how we have it call it. So it has been called easily because it is under the same package. Now let me show the difference. The same thing we have done here for the protected, but we are not able to call it. It is not reflecting because has protected access in protected variable, right? So that's why it is the different package. That's why we are not able to call this. So and let's create new class and again call it, create the constructor for the protected variables. We are giving it the name of variable. So now here we can call under any method. Let's now we can call with the variable dot. It will give the access for all the protected variable whatever we could need to call. If we need to call it as like, so we can call it here. But same thing, we can't go for the another package, and if we are trying to do the same thing in another package, so it will not allow us to call it just because of the access limitation. This is the difference between the protected and the private. I hope your point has been clear on the usage of the protected public and private. Thank you very much.